Premier League Brighton Hove Albion vs Arsenal prediction, team news, lineups preview. Saturday evening's Premier League offering comes from the Amex Stadium on the south coast, as Brighton Hove Albion seek another scalp over title-chasing Arsenal. The Seagulls could not find a way through Brentford in Wednesday's goalless draw, while the Gunners were far from their best against Luton Town but still emerged triumphant by 2-0. Match preview. A new club record was set by Brighton's current crop at the G-Tech Community Stadium in midweek, albeit one of the unwanted variety, as the Seagulls registered their most shots without scoring in a Premier League away game during a forgettable affair with relegation-threatened Brentford. 24 shots were fired on the Brentford goal without success by Roberto De Zerbi's troops, who would seemingly be gifted a golden chance to right their attacking wrongs from the penalty spot as referee Andy Madley reviewed a possible Yoan Wissa foul on Lewis Dunk. But the official went against the grain and with his on-field decision. Thanks to that refereeing collector's item, staunch Brentford defending and familiar Brighton wastefulness on the road, where they have scored just once in their last 5 away games in all tournaments, the Seagulls squandered the chance to rise back into the top 7 and reside in 9th place in the rankings at present. While De Zerbi's men appear to have suffered setback after setback in recent months, a place in Europe for 2024-25 remains very much in their grasp. 7th-placed West Ham United are only 2 points better off, having played a game more, and home has been where the heart is for Brighton over the past several months. Indeed, the Seagulls are on an exceptional 14-game unbeaten streak at the Amex Stadium since going down to AEK Athens in September's Europa League affair, edging out Nottingham Forest and Roma by 1-0 in their last 2 home fixtures. And they are yet to ship multiple goals in front of their own fans in 2024. However, the last team to breach the Brighton rearguard more than once at the Amex hailed from North London. Tottenham Hotspur netted twice en route to a 4-2 loss at the end of December, but Arsenal possess something their bitter adversaries do not: resilience on the road. A 4th away clean sheet in a row was sealed during Easter Sunday's tense affair with title rivals Manchester City, where the Gunners' conservative style of play attracted plenty of debate and criticism. But Mikel Arteta's troops reverted to their goal-scoring ways when an injury-hit Luton arrived at the Emirates in midweek. Martin Odegaard's crisp strike and Daiki Hashioka's own goal killed the contest before the halftime whistle blew. And even though a much-changed Arsenal crop did not blow their newly promoted foes to smithereens, a comfortable triumph without depleting their energy resources would have been the order of the day for Arteta. The Gunners' 9th win from 10 Premier League games in 2024 saw them usurp Liverpool to go back to the summit, although Liverpool's beating of Sheffield United on Thursday quickly bumped them back down to 2nd, and Arteta's men head south on the hunt for a 4th straight shutout in all tournaments. Top of the rankings for points 30, goals scored 34 and goals conceded a league-low 11 away from home, Arsenal reunite with Brighton 4 months on from a routine 2-0 Emirates success akin to Wednesday's beating of Luton, although not since the 2020-21 season have they recorded back-to-back wins over the Seagulls. Team news. 2 fledgling attackers were notable absentees from the Brighton ranks to face Brentford, as Irish striker Evan Ferguson, believed to have been watched by Arsenal, missed out with an ankle knock. While Ansu Fati was left out for tactical reasons, De Zerbi admitted after the game that he was not in the right condition to play in the Premier League. Ferguson has not been ruled out of the visit of the Gunners just yet. But Solly March knee, Kaoru Mitoma back, Billy Gilmore knee and Jack Hinchelwood ankle are all unavailable, while James Milner is also on the mend from a thigh concern. A whopping 114 changes have been made to Brighton's starting lineups this term, unsurprisingly a Premier League high, and another anticipated batch of alterations could see ex-Arsenal attacker Danny Welbeck return to the first 11 at the tip of the frontline. Speaking of youthful frontmen sitting out midweek matches, the omission of Arsenal's top scorer Bukayo Saka headlined the Gunners' team news on Wednesday after the 22-year-old limped out of the Man City draw with fatigue. Although he trained earlier in the week and was expected to be given the green light to face Luton. A late flare-up denied him the opportunity, but Arteta is keeping his fingers crossed that Saka will make a quick recovery in time to return on Saturday. meaning that ACL victim Jurriën Timber, who is closing in on a return, should miss out through injury. Also shuffling his pack in midweek, Arteta talked up Emile Smith-Rowe's performance after the seldom-seen Englishman played a huge part in both goals. But he is almost certain to cede his spot to a refreshed Declan Rice down south. Brighton Hove Albion possible starting lineup: Verbruggen, Lamptey, Dunk, Van Hecke, Estupinan, Baliba, Gross, Adingra, Motor, Enciso, Welbeck. Arsenal possible starting lineup: Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Kiwior, Odegaard, Jorginho, Rice, Saka, Havertz, Martinelli. We say, Brighton Hove Albion 0-2 Arsenal. Brighton may have had plenty to shout about at home in 2024, but the absence of the unpredictable Mitoma is significantly harming their attacking output, hardly reassuring reading before facing the Premier League's Masters of Defence on the road. With a handful of regular first-team starters refreshed after well-earned midweek rests, Arsenal need only kick up the intensity a notch to come away with another 3 points to end the evening in first place again. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.